As President Museveni marks 30 years in power on Tuesday, Luweero district that hosted the rebels who eventually brought the then rebels to power occupies a special position in Museveni's politics. As such, Luweero is fondly referred to as a political maker of the ruling national resistance movement. But some critics say the current government has not done much to develop an area that hosted the NRA rebels for 5 years from 1981 to 1986. However, NRM Vice Chairman for Uganda Region, Hajji Abdul Nadduli, who is the Luweero District Chairman, says Luweero cannot be developed at the expense of other parts of Uganda.
Tetugendanga mu nsiko kukulumbaza Luweero as such. Era bakuyisaamu nga bayisaamu Busenyi. Ekyayamba Busenyi kiri eki gyeyajja mu buyinza muntu w'e Busenyi. Buyinza gitunuulira nti senga twasoosowazaako kimu. Nga buli kamu akalungi kali Luweero buli kamu era nsenga bwogerako naye ffenna katambulire wamu.
Nadduli, who is known to make controversial statements, says in the last 30 years, NRM and President Yoweri Museveni have achieved what took them to the bush. He cites unity, peace, democracy and the rule of law. But Nadduli is not happy, claiming that government has sidelined the former Luweero Bush or combatants. Claims that while the ex-combatants are crying, impoverished and demanding unfulfilled pledges, those with little or no contribution to the party are benefiting.
Kubabenga bakyawagananga tabagalanga abantu abakomyewo nga mikwano gye ate olugero oluganda olugamba nti battamijja ne beerabira emikadde.
Nadduli, a bush war fighter himself, says he drives a weather-beaten car which cannot be used for long distances to mobilize for party activities.
Bwetutunuulira abeeyagalira mu lutamu abavuga omupiira gumukugula emmotoka nnamba nanze Nadduli nvuga nkadde ntero gitwala eggomba nyinza obutadda ebyo binyiga abantu.
Nadduli also spoke out against President Yoweri Museveni bringing his family into politics, saying he is hard-pressed, can't discipline them, which blinds service delivery.
When you scrutinize those who have just gone for the fuel, they are Westerners. That is very critical. Those are the only pillars which brings the whole entire house to fall down.
The NRA Bush War Historical also claims that government is supporting slave trade in a new form by allowing the exportation of Ugandans to work in Arab countries and other places where they sometimes end up being abused.
It is quite illegal because they don't go there to supervise their people where they do go. The Ministry of Labor might have gone down there to supervise their people who are there. They are completely sitting here, majestically, simply issuing statements here and there. Hey, probably is that enough?
Last week, the Minister of Gender, Labour and Social Development banned the export of maids to Saudi Arabia, citing cases of human rights abuses. Some of the maids are now being flown back home through Uganda's Saudi embassy.